Hello everyone. We're going to be walking through how to best utilize Augment's chat functionality and some common use cases and user flows. What I have set up for us here today is a full stack application using Angular and TypeScript as a front end and a Node Express server as the back end. Now, whether you're a new dev trying to understand the repo or you're an experienced dev working with a very large repo, a great place to always start is by simply asking Augment, what does this code base do? As you can see, Augment's going to give you a description of the structure and functionality of the code base in a very easily to read manner. I then can ask it more targeted questions, such as, can you explain how the server is set up? And as you can see, Augment again breaks it down, talking about the dependencies, the database, the authentication, and the API routes. Now, because Augment is multi-turn, you can expand upon the chat without having to make explicit mentions. For example, I can just say, tell me more about number 7, and Augment will know that I'm talking about the API routes. We also have some action commands, such as find, explain, fix, or test. So let's say I want to find where the API calls are made on the front end. Augment will then find the piece of code and direct me to exactly where, in which file, the API calls are made. I can also then click to that file and scroll through it or go straight to the code that I'm referencing. Now, keep in mind that Augment Chat is not just taking the context from the files, but also from where you're at in the code base as well. For example, if I select this piece of code, this is now within the direct context of Augment. I can then combine it with things like test. And once I say test this piece of code, Augment will then start giving me options on writing test cases or unit tests for the selected code. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.